Still can't find how to hold my hands. And I know you need me in the next room over. I am stuck in here all paralyzed. 4 months I got myself into too much trouble, framed in yellow walls. Ain't it like most people are no different, like to talk on things we don't know about. Well, ain't it like most people are no different, like to talk on things we don't know about. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, my place and its pages have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know how I'm not anything like I used to be. Although it's true, I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And you're not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person, makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over, rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who'd be reckless just again, once again. TikTok is telling us more likes will get us more views. Tap that screen, people. Bring in the grandkids. Have them tap along. But Grandpa, my finger hurts. Keep tapping, Sally. done? Every time I see you now, get that look in my eye. Every time I see your mouth, I hear that smile. Isn't that a great line? Every time I see your mouth, I hear that smile. Fucking Martin Sexton, man. Man can write. I met my baby at the Fez Club underneath the Time Cafe on the corner of Lafayette and 4th Street late one Wednesday. She offered me a red stripe. I said, baby, not a chance. I could go for a tall, cool ginger ale. How about we just dance? We did the boom, shaboom, the doo-wah-diddy, mocha chocolate and the nitty-gritty. We did the coochie-coo, hoochie-coo, the lazy ballerina. Baby made me feel like I'm a California dreamer, yeah. Well, I asked her for her number. She said, here's my phone at work. I put 2 and 2 together. Damn, she must be with some jerk. 2 summers later on the vineyard came another opportunity. She came all that way just to see me play, but I was with sweet Lisa Marie. After so many years of waiting, well, finally come that spring. We did it, we finally did that thing. We did the I don't remember the words. Good evening, good people. Happy Monday night. I'm sure most of you are putting me on background and listening to the DNC inspiring speeches one after another, or you're screaming at the TV. Whatever. Politics is just football now. I hate the other team. I hate your team. You wear red. You wear purple. Critical thinking is a thing of the past. I think that's one of the things that AI is actually going to bring back. Hang on a sec. Because when you have tools that are really good, really powerful, generative even, generating content, and especially when they're in the state where they're in right now where they're not perfect, you can make almost anything. And then that begs the question, well, why would you make anything? And that's critical thinking. The things that were the usual gates, like education and skills gathering, all of those barriers are going to be erased in the next 2 years. And obliterated in the next 5. So what it means is anyone's going to be able to do anything. And then, what kind of world do we live in? I don't know. But I can tell you this. The people with critical thinking skills, the ones that actually think about it, apply logic to the situation. Not just the amygdala. You're an asshole. No, you're an asshole. No, you're an asshole. No, you're an asshole. Isn't that fucking exhausting? Isn't it better to go, what are you interested in your life? I like puppies. Nice. I like AI. Nice. Hey, maybe we should make some puppies with AI. You know what I always wanted to do? What's that? Write a song about a puppy. We could do that. Let's do that now. Proud to be a Stoic, right? I like turtles. Yeah, politics has gotten to the I like turtles stage. There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say for an age, and it seems I don't know how. With the past and the future now surrounding me, surrender to whatever cheap thrill can be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you were like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago, but I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I know, woman, that you wish me well, but in spite of your trying, still gonna have to find my own way through. Like the mist of morning, my dream remains, hanging in the burnt fields of my memory. That line, hanging in the burnt fields of my memory. Women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I know, woman, you wish me well. Lady, what do you think, Champy Dog? No more singing? Oh, man alive, man alive. Welcome to Monday night. It's Meltdown Monday. I'll probably lose my shit tonight. I feel like I'm in a pretty good mood though. We got an actual offer of hope on the ballot, which I'm excited about. I've had some time to think about the Mr. Strawberry thing. I've got some thoughts on that. If you've been paying attention to the Mr. Strawberry thing, if you haven't, there's this dude, Mr. Strawberry. It's like Reservoir Dogs. You know, they had the dudes with the names, Mr. White, Mr. Black, Mr. Brown. Well, this Mr. Strawberry. He didn't make the movie because they're like, that's a fruity name. We're just going with colors. Strawberry's a little specific. Just gonna go red. I don't want to be red. I want to be strawberry. Well, you can go be strawberry. So now he's on Twitter instead of in the movies. Kaiser Sose my ass. We call him Barry. That's good. Mr. White, Mr. Brown, Mr. Black, Barry. That's good. Why do you get a name? It's color. That's pretty solid. All right, got some comedy going in here. Time to make strawberry puree. Speaking of names of people are naming their ChatGPT personal names. Anyone done this yet? Yeah, I call Pi Zephyr, Z. I call her Z. And my Pi is voice number 5, the Australian lady. I like her. Let me see if this thing rendered. If it did, we can look at this. Oh, it rendered. Not quite right. It's mostly right. I'll show it to you in a bit. So funny. So funny. Luma Labs AI, LumaLabs.ai has a text-to-video maker called Dream Machine, and they just released version 1.5, and it looks quite good. But we did a test in here a month or two ago on the St. Louis Arch. You know the St. Louis Arch in St. Louis? It's an arch, gateway to the West. You know that one? And I forget we did it in Midjourney, I think. Midjourney, or I don't know, maybe it was one of the new ones. Flux or something. But it couldn't do the arch right. Didn't get the arch right. So I just had to do a drone shot of the St. Louis Arch overlooking the mighty Mississippi. And it comically fucked up the arch. So I'll show you that in a second. That's pretty funny. The spelling of these things is getting better. I'm curious, is that Danielle, was that Dali? That looks like Dali maybe. But the spelling's pretty good. I've got 2 illustrations left to do in Embrace the Jank. And the jank she is strong. I cannot finish these last 2 images. It just is not getting them right. Forever hooked. Wife is having printing issues. IT Tom to the rescue. That's pretty good. I like voice 5, but I wonder what Moshi sounds like today. Did they update Moshi? Emilio's wife? My glyph. Oh, this is Flux Pro. Okay. That's right. Girl, you're looking. Wait. Girl, you're looking. Girl, you're looking. Oh, that's what it is. That's it. Girl, you're looking fine tonight. Every fella's got you in his sights. What you doing with a clown, with a clown, with a clown, clown like me, clown like me. Wait, what you doing? Wait. Damn it! Fucking brain! I need a new large language model. This one sucks. Girl, you're looking fine tonight. Every fella's got you in his sights. What you doing with a clown, clown, clown like me. I can go look it up. Kyle, I just noticed that Moshi seems to keep changing. No change that I know. Okay. All right, we'll go play with Moshi tonight. If you haven't seen Moshi, you should stick around for Moshi. We'll do Moshi. We'll play a little bit with video. If you have any questions about the Mr. Strawberry thing, I'm happy to talk about that. What happened? What's going on? What's the latest? I gotta know what that chord is. What chord am I missing, people? No, that's not right. John Hyatt. Y'all know John Hyatt? Oh, My Old Friend, that's a great song. I don't know if I know it, though. Angel Eyes, this is it. Oh, it is E minor, wait. Girl, you're looking fine tonight. Every fella's got you in his sights. What you doing with a clown like me? That's it. I had it, but I didn't trust it. It's surely one of life's little mysteries. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say? Dun, 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 to turn your angel eyes my way. And I'm the guy that never learned to dance, never even got one second glance across a crowded room that was close enough. I could look, but I could never touch. Fucking John Hyatt, man. Man can write some songs. Did you review Imagine 3? No. Are you taking requests? Only if you know, only if the requests are depressing, obscure Americana songs, then yes. That's oddly specific. It's all I know. You know what's funny is, it's, I think I talked about this on here once. I took guitar lessons once. And he was teaching, you know, we're doing chords and shit like that. And he's teaching me music theory. And he's like, you know, this is this, and this is this, and this is an A minor. And then I said, why does that chord sound so much better than the others? Because it was like objectively better. Like we were playing all these chords in progressions, and we'd get to that one chord, and it just fucking sunk in my soul. It like stuck. I'm like, what is it with that chord? Why is that so much better than the others? And he goes, it's not. I said, but it is. He goes, it's not better than the others. I said, what do you mean? He goes, that's just your musical taste. When you hear that chord, that minor chord, it speaks to you. That's your musical taste. I had never in my life even considered that. That everyone didn't think that was more beautiful than that. Well, I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, minor fall and a major lift. The baffled king composer, hallelujah, hallelujah. You know, I mean, like, that's a song that I think is just fucking stunningly beautiful. And many people hear that and they're like, that's a depressing piece of shit. My co-founder, whenever we get in the car, I put on music that I'm like, oh, this is the best music. Within 30 seconds, she's like, this is depressing. Can we put on some 80s pop? Champy likes it too. Yeah, Champy, something about the A minor speaks to Beagle DNA, apparently. Anyway, that was a funny little thing. Working while kyling, nice. Yes, please work away. Musical Monday. Well, I saw a guy made a game and put his family tree in the game. The guy walks around, introduces his family history. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Dry my face from my wrinkled sheets. Just hoping it was all a dream. Pain in my head and a hole in my heart says it was more than just Jim Beam. I'm currently reading Reddit Hate Against AI Writing. Well, AI writing sucks if you don't know how to prompt it and if you don't edit it. It sucks. Reddit's not wrong. But it's not AI's fault. It's human beings' fault for being lazy pieces of shit. Yeah, I edit the hell out of mine. You know what's funny, Archetypal Architect, is when I look at a first draft of AI, like it vomits the stuff out. And what I figured out that I do is I parse the structure first. This is just the way my brain works. Is like I'll read through it, and AI tends to get the structure perfect. Like, it's amazing. And then I'll sort of spot check some paragraphs, right? And I'll be like, okay, structure's right, and then I'll spot check some paragraphs. I'm like, yeah, that sounds decent. I'm like, okay, this chapter's good, right? I'll edit it later, but this is solid. And then I go in to edit it, and I start reading it, and like within the first paragraph, there's 3 points. The same point is made 3 times in slightly different sentences. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this isn't even a paragraph. This is a sentence. And then I'll chop that up. And then, like, basically, I find myself editing the entire fucking thing, like rewriting it. It would probably be faster to just write it. But I wouldn't just write that first draft. That's the big thing for me. You mind telling me what kind of guitar it is? I'm totally blind and can't tell. It sounds It is a Seagull 25th anniversary acoustic electric. And I've actually got my acoustic amp down here. This one, I've got two guitars. I've got two acoustics. I've got a Guild at work, and that one sounds stunning. Although it really needs a setup. This one needs a setup too, but that one needs it really bad. But that one sounds just amazing. And this one sounds okay, but when this one's amplified through an acoustic amp, it's got a Godin acoustic preamp in it. This one sounds amazing amplified. With the AI to collaborate with, I'm up 70 chapters over last year. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. So I've got one book published. I'm about to publish Embrace the Jank, and I'm about to publish Collective Intelligence in the Age of AI with Kevin Clark. That one's a serious business book. Embrace the Jank is a back of the toilet quote book. Quotes from the AI Learning Lab. Embrace the jank. You can make money with ChatGPT.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Anti-bubble. Sorry I'm late. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. We've just been shooting the shit. I've been talking about music theory and taste. Oh, so how does the music theory thing, that story about A minor to me just sounded better than all the other chords? And this guitar teacher going, well, that's just your musical taste. That's what AI art is. That's what AI writing is. That's what art is. That's what writing is. How you get the output, ultimately, is irrelevant. What's relevant is that you have an intention as a human. And it is your taste that after 10 images generated, 100 images generated, 1,000 images generated, that all of a sudden you generate an image that you're like, that's the one. The one that feels really obvious to you. It's not better than the others. It's that it's your taste. And that's the one you choose to put in the world. And that's why AI art is art. Because it's the human behind it. Now, can we create Zapier bots that generate hundreds of thousands of pieces of art and just vomit them onto the internet? Yes. Is that garbage? Yes. But the guy that spoke at the last AI Salon, Jason Allen, he's the one, I don't know if you remember a couple of years back, he entered an art contest at the Colorado State Fair, and he won it. And the piece that he entered with was AI-generated art. And the art community lost their ever fucking mind. They just lost their shit. He got death threats. You know how many prompts he submitted before he got that piece? 684. He had spent years thinking about this concept of a space opera where people are in these big spaceports and they're wearing these big helmets, and he could never figure out a way to realize it. And when he stumbled upon AI, he thought, oh, maybe I can play with my space opera thing. So this is a concept he'd had for like a decade. And 684 prompts later, and if you're using Midjourney, that's 4 images each. So what is that, almost 3,000? No. 684, 6 times 4 is 24. 2,500, 2,600. 2,600 images. To get to one image that he thought was worthy of his vision. Or I think he got to 3. Oh, nice. Great AI Life Hack Club meeting tonight. Awesome, Brandon. That's fantastic. So if you want to hang out with cool people, go to there, the salon.ai. It's the AI Salon. This is a little intimate community of about 1,700 people right now. You know how that goes. There's 700 people in the community. There's probably 200 that are super active. And they're fucking awesome. And Brandon and Dr. J, who's probably here tonight as well, they started this club called the Life Hacks Club, the AI Life Hacks Club. And so I guess people get together and share their life hacks. So they had their first meeting tonight. And we've got a little space in there for them where you can share your life hacks. I wrote about that today, about to post my blog to the salon. Oh, great. You wrote about what today? About Jason Allen? The CEO of Procreate today. I don't know if you saw this. Go to Twitter, type in Procreate. So Procreate is a drawing app, right? I wrote 2 self-help books last month. Nice. The CEO of Procreate said, "We will never incorporate AI into Procreate. Art is for artists. Artists draw with strokes." I would venture to guess that in the processing filters that are in Procreate, there's probably already some AI. By his logic, you probably shouldn't be able to do things like mirror the brush stroke. You know how you can draw one thing and it draws 7 others in perfect symmetry? It's not AI, but an artist didn't draw those other 7 lines. It's just a painfully limited view that basically ignores the future. Like this shit isn't coming. Like honest to God, I mean, they kind of own the drawing market on the iPad, and all these other tools are going to start adding AI features where. So here's the thing. Imagine if I had Procreate, and sitting underneath it was a drawing module, an AI module, where I could draw with my shitty drawing skills, and it would be AI interpreting and make it look like I could actually draw. So I'm still drawing, but it like amplifies my talent, which in the case of drawing is quite limited, dramatically limited. Nope, that's not going to be there. It's this attitude of like, if you say AI art, what people hear is, oh, you just push a button and it makes the art. That's not art. By that logic, Procreate should not allow you to import an image from a digital camera. Because, I don't know if you've used digital cameras, but they... I got mine right there. It's buried under shit. I don't know if you know this about digital cameras. They have a single button that when you push it, it makes a picture. I mean, it's not exactly fucking art. So, apparently, Procreate's going to be disabling import from camera. And, you know, and the other thing is this, is like, the artists that I know that are embracing AI are really fucking good artists. And they're their level of what they achieve with AI is like significantly beyond what us normies do. Because they've got taste. So they can take the tools and they can think critically. Where do I use Photoshop? Where do I use my hand drawing skills? Where do I use my 3D rendering skills? Where do I use AI? Where do I take the knowledge of the 17 fucking AI image generation tools and know the subtleties of them well enough to understand which one I'm going to use to get the effect I'm looking for in this particular piece of art? That's all intentional human interaction, human input. Worth a try to take a pencil sketch and let Midjourney use it as a C-ref? Yeah, exactly. I bet it does it really well. I mean, have you seen that I think the software is called Magnifique, where it's got this relight feature where you take an image and it just relights it, but it's not just relighting it. It's like if you put it in a scene in the future, it completely redoes the background, maintains the main character, but like changes their clothing out, changes the lighting. It's remarkable. So you're working in Procreate, you come up with some amazing fucking image. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to do a relight within there, just like Magnifique? Well, I guess you're going to have to buy 2 pieces of software now. What are the chances that 2.9 million records stolen from Social Security are for training? Or 2.9 billion? I mean, I don't know the nature of the data that was stolen. If it was just, Social Security numbers and basic info, that's one thing. If it's complete records that include credit histories and shit like that, maybe. When I hear 2.9 billion Social Security numbers were breached, were hacked, what I hear is someone's going to start getting checks sent to them. I don't hear AI training data. I hear theft. But maybe they're going to use AI to do the thieving. Maybe that. Maybe. All right. Okay. Forever Hooked is back. Welcome back, Mr. IT. I've got some of the Mr. IT duties here at this house too. I'm the world's worst paid Uber driver and the second worst paid IT guy. Did you hear that Spirograph was the closest thing I got to art as a kid? Pate, see, you probably had the attention span to be able to do it. Here was my problem with Spirograph, especially with like the oval ones or like the long one that was like short on one end. I would be going good, and then it would like hit the skinny end, and I would like skip some teeth, or it would like fly to the other side of the circle because I didn't have the pressure just right. And like whenever I did that, I just fucking crumpled up my piece of paper, and I was like, I hate this game. I don't like Spirograph. This is stupid. So all of my Spirograph things were just basically the circle, the larger circle inside inside the hole, because anything that made interesting shapes was hard to use. Oh God, Spirograph trauma memories. You're welcome. Spirograph PTSD. You remember that? You're like going good. You're like, okay, I got it. Oh, fuck! Like I can still feel the visceral when you heard those teeth crunch across the other teeth. Fuck! And then you just see this really ugly line like your beautiful geometric thing. You were just about finished and See, someone should be able to fix that with fucking magnets or something. Well, just go to Midjourney now and go, give me a spirograph image. I don't need physical dexterity to make a geographic mandala. Oh, did you see the video of Lily in the water cooler? No, but I saw it on Twitter. Let me go look on what's that? Oh, people with their stupid fucking marketing. Can I just say, okay, you want to talk about shitty fucking marketing or shitty fucking writing with AI? Can we stop it with marketing emails written with AI? Hey, Kyle, I was really impressed with your video technology company, Storyvine there. It's really impressive what you've done over the years. You know it'd be swell. Do you need a water cooler for your staff? I start to read it and I'm like, is this going anywhere? And then it never goes anywhere. Like, get smarter. Get smarter. Like, lie. Hey, I see you have an acting degree from Penn State. I got mine from... People are so fucking... I don't know. I just feel like people are desperate. People are fucking desperate, people. All right, where am I going? Water cooler. The video of Lily. Okay, so this is going to be... this is going to be something worth talking about. Where is it? Is it in the chat, Danielle? Did we all see this? Thoughts? Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. Okay. So, how many people are in here? 66. It's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. I got my degree in the state pen. Did you see Google's Imagine 3? No, I haven't seen it. Is it available? So, T-Rock, is it available somewhere where I don't have to go to some weird fucking URL? Don't worry, we're not going to have the most stressful sound imaginable playing. Not sure. All right, let me see if I can go find it. So you're not looking up my nose. Imagine 3. Imagine 3, Google DeepMind. Can we actually play with it? Try it on ImageFX. Okay, so where I am... Oh, for fuck's sake. Pate, can you talk to someone in marketing? Imagine 3, the ImageFX site is at AI Test Kitchen with Google, not just .google, with Google. It's like some fucking Handmaid's Tale thing. This is with Fred, with Jimmy. This is with Google. Okay, aitestkitchen.withgoogle.com/image-fx. Okay. Sign in. Okay, here's another thing. Watch this. You want to see me lose my shit? You want to see a meltdown Monday? Watch me try to sign in with Google. If it tells me I can't sign in with a Google workgroup email, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Oh, it let me in. All right. You're off the hook, Pate. All right, let's do our we're going to do our classic Kyle prompt, because why be creative? Why use your brain? We're in a post-cognitive era. A 70s muscle car resto mod in an abandoned factory with sunlight streaming through the broken windows at magic hour. And why that was typing that one letter at a width is beyond me. This is okay. There's an interface thing here that I think is actually fucking brilliant. Ooh, this is pretty good. Although I wouldn't call it's like a Mercury. It's like a Mercury Pacer. It's almost like a Ford Pinto combined with it's like a Challenger ass end with a Ford Pinto front end. That's pretty bad. Yeah, there's another. I don't know what it is with 70s muscle cars. It makes these weird AMC front ends. That one's really good. But look what they do here. I think this is quite brilliant, and I'm surprised someone else hasn't copied this yet. It identifies things within the prompt that would be interesting to swap out. Like, let's put it in a scrapyard. That's actually a really good idea. And let's go 60s muscle car. Create. That's really smart. Frank is warming up his jank. I wouldn't exactly call that a muscle car. There you go. Nice. That's solid. Nice. Who here now considers themselves a muscle car expert? Sorry about that, people. But now look what it's done. It's added even more variables in here. So we can go a 60s muscle car. So we'll go 60s. So we'll go a modern. We'll go a 1980s SUV in a garage with moonlight through the open windows at night. That's pretty cool. That's slick interface right there. That's one of those surprisingly delightful pieces of interface where there's actually very little. The magic is all in the AI right now, and there's very little of it in the interface. I mean, there's a couple of apps trying it, but that's actually a really nice one. Nice. That one's nice. This is slick. Yeah, this model's quite good. All right, I'm gonna have to add this to the. I've got to update the tools list. The reason I'm avoiding updating the tools list is so much has changed at this point. I almost feel like I got to start over. Because at this point, I think what I would recommend as the lead tool to play with is Claude, not ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT can't seem to fucking launch anything. Okay, so let's go talk about Mr. Strawberry. So there's this dude that may or may not be a dude. It's probably 3 dudes. The account is I Rule the World. I Rule the World MO. So this is the account. Can you say that again, Kyle, into the microphone? You like the Google thing? Yes. The Google Imagine 3, actually, that interface has been in Imagine for a while, but the underlying model wasn't super good. This Imagine 3 looks quite good. Dear Google, I know you're listening because I'm on the internet. I, Kyle Shannon, creator and host of the AI Learning Lab on TikTok, a Chinese company named ByteDance, it owns us, TM, registered, trademark, do not copy me. I didn't say the word booby. Hereby declare that Google Imagine 3 is pretty fucking good, and their little dynamic Mad Libs generator that turns your prompt into a dynamic playground is fucking genius. All right, it's official. I'm gonna get a bunch of free shit from Google now. I'm so excited. So what I did there, it probably, because my acting skills are so good, it probably seemed pretty natural. Like what I just did is it's called influencer marketing. As an influencer, I was marketing, but you didn't know it because my acting skills are so good. See, it's not like these guys
You can make money with ChatGPT.
where you're fucking annoyed. You were just like, my God, is he gonna cry? I was that moved, right? That's just the acting skills. Anyway, I don't like to brag, but if you got it. Awesome. You just bought me another month of employment. We should take that clip. I should just put that on TikTok. You can forward it to your bosses. Okay. So this account with 32,000 followers has been active for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Kind of came out of nowhere. It was registered about a year ago, but it was inactive. And then 3 weeks ago, it just started posting hundreds of posts, hyping up what was coming. And it seemed to have some inside information, and it said a big thing was going to drop a week ago, Tuesday. And a thing dropped from OpenAI, but it was just a benchmarking tool, and then this account was like, oh, but you can't believe it. GPT-5's dropping Thursday. And then everybody lost their shit, and everybody's like, okay, when's it dropping? And, he was talking about we need UBI, and you're not going to believe it when you see it, and it's the biggest thing since the steam engine. And then Thursday kind of came and went. And then in the middle of the day Thursday, this account started hyping up some Twitter spaces hosted by this guy, Chris Universe, who's a quantum physicist and or something, I don't know, some sort of physicist, and an AI guy. And he hosted these Twitter spaces, and then the first one was kind of a dud, and then this account goes, well, the next one will be better. The next one's when the big people are coming. And so in that next one, there was this other account called Lily of Ashmore, Lily of, not Ashmore, Ashwood. Ashwood. Right? Lily Ashwood. So, in this Twitter Spaces last Thursday, Lily and this other woman named Anna had a very broken English French accent. She, and I spoke French. A couple of people. Oh, that's a good point, Brandon. I'll bring that up. Great. what became clear in this Twitter Spaces, at least to the guys doing the interviewing, is that Lily and Anna were not human. And then the speculation fucking exploded. Oh my God, this is GPT-5. This is going to change everything. This is amazing. I know it. I know for 100% of a fact this is not a human being because it's answering weird and And then there was another Twitter Spaces on Friday, and apparently old Lily here has been doxxed. She's an actual person with a daughter with Rett syndrome, and she's got sort of a TikTok channel that sort of got some videos on it. And then Saturday, there was this big reveal. Lily's going to reveal all. She's going to tell you what this is all about. And Mr. Strawberry's hyping it up, and basically it was just, I don't know, fucking 2 hours of, you know, crypto bro nonsense. Talking and hyping things up. And then in the end she goes, well, I am what I said I was. I'm human. So it was kind of an anticlimax. Now, no one really knows what this account is, but what became very, very clear on Friday was that the people behind this were behind Worldcoin. So Worldcoin is Sam Altman's cryptocurrency and blockchain-based human identity system. The fact that you had like leading thinkers in the generative AI space and leading scientists in the AI space speculating about whether or not Lily was human and we need to find out and we need to dox her and we need to have this conversation and this is really important and this is going to change everything and everything's all fucked up and we really need to be able to identify if someone's human or not. That's the whole purpose of Worldcoin. So, my understanding, or my chat TMZ speculation here, is that this is a... So one of the things that baffled me for about a week was, why does this feel like such 2021 NFT bro marketing? And it was a good use of everybody's time and energy. Exactly. It was such... And so that's my point, Pate, is like, this just felt like the countless fucking hours I spent in Discord voice chats, in the Neo Tokyo server and in other servers trying to figure out riddles and trying to do engagement farming and trying to get airdrops and trying to just all that shit because we were all going to be rich. Right around the corner was the big announcement that was going to change everything. And it felt like that. I'm like, why does it feel like this? This is not this industry. And then what hit me Friday when I was talking about this is, oh, Worldcoin is a cryptocurrency. And World ID is a blockchain NFT. Like, the people behind it are from that world. So why it's being marketed like an NFT fucking, you know, brainiac fucking riddle me this contest is because it's a bunch of crypto bros behind it. So that all leads up to today, lil old Lily here released this video.
I am really of Ashwood, and I am a real human. Hello, Internet. I am Lily of Ashwood, and I am a real human. I am just as real as any of you. But this whole crazy thing, it really got me thinking. What if I was some kind of advanced simulation? With all of my imperfections, all of these background noises, all of my mistakes, and my humanness? It's pretty convincing, isn't it? But in that case, it got me wondering, would you still treat me this way?
So, so, so what does this mean? It doesn't fucking mean anything. Here's what it means. Here's what it means. Regardless of how we got here, the fact that there is now an active dialogue about how do we know someone's human actually feels important to me. I hate how we got here. I hate this mystery bullshit. I hate the other thing that Mr. Strawberry's been talking about, and this is actually important as well. I think it's an important point, but it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. One of the things Mr. Strawberry said is, don't believe me. Don't believe the hype. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're listening to me, like, I've only been around for 2-3 weeks, I'm just hyping shit up. I know nothing. Like, at one point, he said something like, "Are you ready for it?" And I said, "No, I'm sick of your NFT marketing bullshit. And until OpenAI actually launches something, no, I'm not ready." And he responded back to me and he goes, "I don't know anything. I'm just hyping shit." So one of his messages is, don't fall for stupid shit, you fucking idiots, that's what Pate's been trying to say in here every night for a year and a half. And then the other one is this idea of the fact that we've got a LARPing, cosplaying simulator and that there's such hopium in the AI world that any hint of, oh, that's not human, it must be AI. Maybe it is AI. Likely it's not. But the fact that this is an open dialogue now, the fact that there's doubt, the fact that so many people fell for, as she described it, this mass psychosis. You're all under the spell of a mass psychosis, trying to will something into existence that isn't there. Is important. Because as AI gets more sophisticated, we won't know who's human. We will be manipulated. This goes back to where we started this conversation, critical thinking. What Mr. Strawberry's basically saying is, you all are fucking idiots for following me. You're idiots for thinking she's human. You're idiots for thinking she's a robot. You're idiots for thinking anything was going to actually happen. Think for your fucking selves, is what he's saying. It's not a bad message. Not a bad message at all. And I think it was a really interesting social experiment, for sure. It was a really interesting social experiment that sometime, probably in the next 6 months, but maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but sometime in the relative near future, some technology is going to drop. It might come from OpenAI. It might come from Elon Musk's 100,000 GPU supercomputer. That shit's supposed to be finishing up in December, so that'll probably launch beginning of the year. Might be OpenAI, might be Anthropic, could be Pi, not going to be Pi. Someone's going to drop something that is going to fundamentally change the game. And this experiment, I think, is valuable because everyone was interacting with this experiment like, holy shit, the game just changed, right? Because everyone said, ooh, ChatGPT 5's launching. Oh, a robot showed up in a chat. That must be ChatGPT 5, right? They were connecting dots that were not dots to be connected. But there was this collective psychosis going on that, holy shit, everything's just changed. How are we going to deal with this? And what are we going to do? And what's dating look like? Like all of the speculation in the chat was just bonkers. Well, what happens when this shit really drops? What happens when, you know, the chat GPT voice is attached to a model that's really good and has reasoning with it? And something like this is possible, where you literally don't know, even on Zoom calls, if the person you're talking to is really a person. I don't know. So keep your big boy and girl brains on. Don't fall for the hype. Think critically, and you know, I mean, I keep oscillating between, you know, nothing to look at here, just keep it moving, and I've still got enough of a doubt in my head that when she does a fucked up video like this, I'm like, oh fuck, maybe this is something, but I don't know. So I have no insight as to whether or not this is human or bot. I don't really care. For me, the social experiment itself is what was interesting. And the fact that we're all kind of, we're all stuck in a quandary of what are we going to do when these technologies get real? And we're going to have to face it much sooner than I think any of us are prepared for. I've been spending loads of time on Sunno Premium. Do you see any issues publishing to Spotify? I don't think so. I tried to publish something to Spotify, but I've never done it before, and you have to go through a publisher. So there's and I think how I did it, I fucked something up, and they had to verify, like I had to dox myself to get verified that I actually am a human. So I don't know. I don't think from a legal standpoint there's a thing. There's just, will someone publish your music? But I think they fucking should. And, you know, quite frankly, if Spotify is going to shit all over AI music, then someone should start the AI version of Spotify. Fucking idiots. They're like Procreate. We'll never have AI-generated music in here. Never! Don't all the songs use AI filters in them with the current DAWs? That's not important right now. You still got a human spinning the dials. We need humans spinning the dials. It's really important that the humans spin the dials. Fatty, what are you doing? Fat dog. What do you want, cheese? You want cheese? Come on. Go. Cheese eater. Oh, Lily of the Ashwood. Hello, my name is Lily of the Ashwood. Sunno has radio stations now, doesn't it? Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, I think they do. Playlists and shit like that. You know, Sam Altman is in the chat right now. He's taking ideas. Does Champy ever play with Pikachu? He would. I gave Champy the Blanton's barrel. I got 2 plushies from the Irregulars. They got me real Blantons, and they got me a plushie Blanton's bottle. I have not given that to Champ yet. And I have not given him that. He likes to kill his animals. He like chews them up and he pulls all the white shit out, and so we always say, "Did you kill?" I probably can't say the words here. I'll be permanently banned. Did you unalive your young infant toy? I hate this platform. One of the nice things, someone was asking about the guitar earlier. I forget what your name was. I don't know if you're still here. But one of the nice things about these seagulls is that the cedar top is from really old growth cedar. So like I don't know if you can see it, but the grain is really tight together because it's slow growth old stuff. So it's just got a really nice tone to it. What's the next platform after they unalive TikTok? I don't know. I'll probably do YouTube Live. I don't know. My reticence to do something more ambitious from a production standpoint is that it's more ambitious. It's a lot of work. So if I do that, what I'll probably end up having to do is get a producer, someone who actually knows what the fuck they're doing, and then maybe I'll make like a free version and a like a premium version of it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Is that an AI guitar? It is. We can play AI songs on it. Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. Whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change. Stories still unfold, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we called home. Folks never took to her, no matter her tone. Just trying to remember it. Longing to live on the inside, longing for love just a little. She found herself as a guest in a nervous hospital. Weird Mary from Cedar Hill, she howls when she's blue, of sadness and shame, under the southern moon. That's an AI song. I asked ChatGPT to come up with 10 concepts that were unique and interesting and not related. I asked it to act as a Grammy award-winning songwriter and lyricist. And then we went over to, did we do Sunno? Was this Sunno or was this Udio? I can't even remember anymore. I think it was Sunno. I don't know. Sunno. And so first we had to come up with concepts. And then the Weird Mary one was really good. It's like a small Tennessee town with a weird woman that never fit in. I'm like, that's a fucking great story. And it was like spooky and weird, right? And so it wrote the lyrics. ChatGPT did. So already, pay attention here. AI song. When you hear AI song, what do you hear? Push a button and it squirts out music. You big fat dum-dums. That's not art. That's not writing music. Okay? So we got a concept. We got lyrics. We rewrote the lyrics 2 or 3 times. This is like a 2-hour process. We did it live. There's a recording of it if you go to my YouTube channel. You can watch all 2 hours of the painful birth of this song. Wrote the lyrics, got them to a point where we're decent with them. The back and forth on the lyrics, I think it was like an hour. It should say this, it should say that, it should say that. And like some of the really good lines in there are from this community. Right? Because we were critically thinking. We were actively creating. We were being artists. As a collective, as a group. I was channeling the AI deities. We were tweaking things. We were having inspiration. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Let's do that. Let's do that, right? Then we went over to Sunno. We said, make this. Here's the lyrics. Make some shit. Make some shit. Make some shit. Make some shit. And then all of a sudden, one of them was good. And we made the song, and then we made graphics, and then we launched it, and then we launched it on Twitter. Here, you want to hear it? Let's go find it. And if anyone ever tells me that this isn't fucking music that was written and good, you're wrong. Oh, and then we had Kelly Bosch. I don't know if you know the artist Kelly Bosch. She makes AI videos, music videos that are stunning. And so we decided to collaborate, and she made the music video for Weird Mary. So here is Weird Mary from Cedar Hill. An AI song with an AI video. Written, I will argue to my dying day, written by human beings. That's right, AI Bob. Yep, exactly. It's not a real bass.
Cedar Hill is a quiet town where the oak trees sway. The whistle of the train echoes through the day. People greet you with a nod. Nothing ever seems to change, but the stories still unfold, each unique and strange. She grew up tough in the town we called home. Folks never took to her, no matter her tone. Longing to be on the inside, longing for love just a little. She found herself as a guest in the nervous hospital. Weird Mary from Cedar Hill, she howls when she's blue, of sadness and shame under the southern moon. But when the sun sets behind those Appalachian hills, Mary's voice it carries and the whole town chills. She walked to the gas station, winked at the clerk. She stole her a soda, then she called him a jerk.
Great line.
In her own little world, she floats in the breeze among the townsfolk who whisper with ease. In a town that never understood her soul, she found beauty in the wild, let her story unfold. Her laughter echoes in the wind, she was never the same. Weird Mary from Cedar Hill. you'll remember her names.
I'll tell you in a second, passive income. How fucking good is that? So, the tools used in making that were 1, human beings with intention. Someone said, how do you use Sunno? And I said, well, let's go write a song in Sunno. So you can go to Sunno, you can hit roll the dice, make a song. You can do that. Most of them suck. But occasionally, one of them's like, holy shit, that's good. You can also go there and you can be more intentional. And if you want to be even more intentional, go use Udio, which is a similar thing to Sunno, but it gives you a bit more granular control over how you create your song. So we used ChatGPT to come up with the concept, wrote the first pass of the lyrics. This community wordsmithed the lyrics. Like I would say, this isn't working, that isn't working, and then like a flood of ideas would sort of go on the screen, and I'd sort of read through them, and then one of them would stand out, and I'm like, oh, that's good, and I'd go stick them in there. So ChatGPT generated the bass, human beings edited and refined it. We then went to Sunno, we generated a bunch of songs. That one finally stuck. I think we extended it a couple of times before or after, something like that, if I recall that correctly. We then published the song. We then created an image, a cover art image. Weird Mary, like dancing in her frilly little night dress under the southern moon. And it was published. And then I reached out to Kelly Bosch and I said, hey, do you want to do a collab? Do you want to do the images for this, or like a video for this? And she goes, well, I've never really done storytelling before, which is not true. A lot of her videos have storytelling, but she'd never done anything where she's like matching images to lyrics. And so we went back and forth a bit, and then we finally hit on this thing. I said, well, what if it's just all these women that are like it doesn't have to be the same woman throughout. We don't have to tell the story. What if it's just, all these women that kind of look like what Weird Mary could look like? Maybe people remember her differently. So she made the initial images in DALL-E, so inside ChatGPT. She then used, I think she used Luma Labs or Runway to make the videos. I think she used Luma Labs, but I'm not sure. And then she stitched together all of the clips and matched it to the song, and that's how we got what we got. So it's ChatGPT, Sunno, DALL-E 3 inside ChatGPT for the image generation, and then Runway or Luma Labs Dream Machine. Crazy, right? Isn't that cool? And again, I mean, you tell me that this isn't art. You tell me that this isn't a cohesive song. Nicely done. Thank you, Art. Yeah, right? Like the fact that I wanted to learn to play it on the guitar. Why? Because it's depressing and it uses minor chords. That's what I like. E minor, D. That's a weird chord progression. So, Anyway. So this is a little bit of reaction to the CEO of Procreate saying, we will never stick AI in our art tool. Art is for artists who use pencils. Even though those pencils are digital machines that are dynamically pulling artificial intelligence generated processing algorithms to make the strokes on the screen. But other than that, we will never use AI because this is about art, and artists are the people that can draw with a stick. It's a digital stick, but we will never use AI. But they can, of course, import a digital photo that they made by pushing a button like this. That's okay. But pushing a button like this, that's not okay. That push of a button, not okay. This push of a button is okay. Now, if they ever make a digital camera where you have to push the button from the back, that we would not allow that, because that's too easy. That's not art. That's not art. You understand what I'm saying? It's because it's clear that is evil and that is art. Art, evil. Art, evil. You understand? It's clear, right? Joker came up with a nervous hospital line. That's all you need to know. Although I think I came up with longing for love just a little. I think I got that line is weird. Longing for love just a little. She found herself as a guest in a nervous hospital. That's those pair of lines are the best lines in the song, for sure. You know what would be a fun social experiment? Well, actually, I'm kind of in the middle of one. I'm writing a musical right now. Also born on this channel. I'm writing a musical about the Sydney, the code name for the AI chatbot that Microsoft released in 2022. And about the conversation that she had with Kevin Roose, the New York Times reporter. So I'm turning that into a musical. What would be an interesting social experiment is put together a band. You know, with like guitars and bassists and long hair and snorting drugs off the booties of groupies. That kind of thing, you know. And have that band write all their songs in Sunno or Udio. But don't tell anyone. But like write the songs, have AI write the lyrics, have AI write the music, write songs that are in whatever the genre that band wants to play, and then have that band go start touring. And get them a fucking record deal and record everything and put it all out there. And then, like when they do their first Tonight Show or whatever the fuck's the relevant thing these days, when they go to Lollapalooza. All right, listen, all you assholes. You like rock and roll? Yeah. You hate fucking AI? Yeah. It's all about the metal, right? Yeah. Well, fuck you. All these songs were written with AI, you fucking losers. Huh? I knew what I was supposed to hate, but I like this music. What am I supposed to do? If the work is good, the work is good. It's nobody's fucking business how it was made. Oh, you back to singing? In a westerly direction, this car is my train. I've been driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. Feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. Mr. Studio, sorry I'm late. Just became a grandparent for the first time. Congratulations! If I knew an appropriate song that wasn't depressing, I'd play it for you. You and I here all alone, Sunday morning here at home. Sky's blue and the coffee's strong, it's true. Then I opened my eyes to a dream realized in front of me. And I haven't got a clue what in the world is happening to me. I think I'm happy, like first day of summer vacation, happy. Gotta get a little rest and relaxation, happy. Like the choir on Sunday morning singing true. Anyway, congratulations. That's really exciting. Oh yeah, the Taylor Swift thing. This is fascinating. It's not that fascinating. There's a couple of interesting AI things with Trump right now. All right. Whenever you make faces, I find myself doing it too. I empathetically watch. Well, ain't that special? I am a decently self-unaware face maker. I did a summer gig at the Utah Shakespeare Festival in between my junior and senior year in college. And about halfway through the summer, we were doing something like that, and I did something, and then like 3 people just looked back at me and went, and I was like, what's that? And they were like, oh, that's the Kyle face. And I'm like, what's the Kyle face? They're like, you don't know you do this? And I'm like, no, what do I do? Like, whenever you don't like something, you go, So they had a whole fucking, there was like a whole meme of the face that I made when I didn't like something. So, yeah, I'm not aware of the faces that I make, even though I fucking watch myself all night. The Judd's grandpa. Oh, man. Does that mean we're not composing a congratulatory song for the new grandparents? We should, although it's just too late. I can't. The problem with the songwriting rabbit hole is that you can luck into a song that's good quickly, but you also can burn 90 minutes, 2 hours without even trying, just trying to get it to do something that doesn't suck. So here's what I will task you with. Go make a congratulatory Happy New Grandparents song and go to the Irregulars channel at the Ai Salon. Go to the salon and go to the community. And then go to the Irregulars channel and write a song of congratulations and throw it in there. Daisy May, did you ever retrieve your Fidget that fell the other night? I have not. I could do it now. Let's see. Hang on. It's a good idea. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. See, I'm gonna get hurt. I can't right now. It's not gonna go well. I've got to disassemble the office, and there's a lot of precarious things piled on one another. I'm not saying I'm a hoarder. I'm just saying I'm surrounded by a lot of shit. My wife keeps going, you really got to clean the office. I'm like, I know. And then I look at it and I'm like, nah, not this week. Because
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I'm waiting for ChatGPT. I'm waiting for the robot to come in and clean for me. Oh, man. Okay, so let's go look at a couple other things that I think are worth paying attention to. Let's see. So, I guess this morning, ye old Donald Trump truthed this image and 3 other AI generated images of Taylor Swift saying you should vote for Donald Trump. And Trump actually tweeted on his platform, I accept. which, so, first of all, it's kind of lousy AI art. for one thing, like, you know, they could have tried a little harder. Like, all of it was really bad art. This is just going to so blow up in his face. But we are now in a world where, you know, major organizations, let's just call it a major organization. Major organizations are going to be using these tools in some cases for things that are just fine. So, for example, McDonald's Japan put this out today. I think I must have my speed up high. No. This is obviously sped up, but no, it's not. No, that's it. But anyway, that's an AI generated commercial. So first major McDonald's commercial out of Japan from an agency over there, all AI generated. Right? Little 4-second clips, right? So using the same shit we can use, but they obviously trained it to get, you know, McDonald's branding in there. Now, what I don't know is, you know, is that composited in after? It might be. It looks like it's got some weird edges on it. So, and this is clearly composited after the fact. So they're doing some traditional compositing there, but it's just good editing, right? So we're gonna see more and more stuff where it's gonna be increasingly indistinguishable from reality. What else was I gonna show? I was gonna show one other thing. The Taylor Swift thing. The fuck else was I gonna show? I don't remember. Welcome to Chat ADD. Oh, that's what I was gonna show. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, this one. You know, so some of these things are going to be used for nefarious things, like what Trump's doing with Taylor Swift. She's going to sue the ever living shit out of him. But this one.
Flops, fakey, hit your bitch in massage. Gucci flip flops, fakey, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamond dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, wintertime, dropping the top. Give it to they pussy ass, turn this shit up a notch. Gucci flip flops, make it kick off. It's a big pop. Check the rest. Gucci flip flops, fakey, hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch.
Oh man. So, you know, I mean, the Lily of Ashwood, is it human? Is it not? Taylor Swift, is she really for Trump, or is that just deep fakes and they're trying to, capitalize where she hasn't taken an official position? They're trying to buy some visibility, before they get their asses handed to them by the lawyers. Real commercials, fake commercials, parody things. Again, it goes back for me. What I learned from 2016 to now is that it's funny. I learned about propaganda in high school, like Russian propaganda and things like that. And as I learned about it, I could not comprehend how people could fall for it. And then what I've learned in the past 8 years is that, we fall for it like that. And if you've got someone who exploits the shit out of that, you can turn our country against itself quite easily. And so what's stopped in the past 8 years is critical thinking. Logic no longer applies. This is about tribalism. You're good, you're evil, you're good, right? That's what it's about. I'm hoping that this AI shit is so sort of fucked up and weird that it will snap people out of it and go, oh shit, I gotta start paying attention. Because it's about to get really weird where we won't be able to trust anything. And so then you'll have to do things like pay attention, find trusted sources, right? All that sort of stuff, as opposed to just going, yeah, and another thing, you're stupid too. You people on the other side with your stupid, all of it's stupid. Your wheels on your car are dumb too. Wouldn't it be nice if AI guided us out of the fucking shitstorm we're in with the lack of humanity? You're wearing the wrong color. I have to hate you now. Both sides, by the way. Many people on both sides. You're wearing the wrong color. Your hat's stupid. You like rainbows. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. I'm going to punch you in the face. All right. What if we actually started paying attention again and started taking each other in again? What if AI counterintuitively unlocked our humanity again, which has been locked into these tribal lockers? It's a possibility. Do I have any hope for it? Very small rocks. With the back to school energy in the air, what kind of AI courses would you recommend? For who? For you or for them? It depends what you want to do. I mean, the group Curious Refuge that spoke at the AI Salon, they're doing some interesting movie making courses, because that's a really complicated... If you're not a filmmaker, there's a lot to making AI-generated films that don't suck. you still have to be an editor and a filmmaker, storyteller. So if you want to do something sophisticated like that, Curious Refuge might be interesting. If you want to learn how AI works and the underpinnings of it, and you're good at math and geeky shit, the MIT and Stanford courses on AI might be interesting. If you're just trying to get your head around what's going on right now, I wouldn't recommend a course. I would recommend hanging out in a group like the AI Salon and go to the guild meetings and, you know, figure out what people are talking about here and connect with them. And, you know, here, let me show you something. And I got to get out of here. If you go to the AI Salon, we've got this 6-step little, we've got a welcome page, and we talk about the journey to AI literacy. And the journey to AI literacy is play first, joyfully exploring generative AI, gaining the knowledge and inspiration to mindfully create, surprising ourselves and powerfully meeting challenges, unleashing us to generously lead others, enriching lives, redefining what's possible, and unlocking a new era of human achievement. The tools right now are evolving so fast, and there's so many of them, that I think most courses are a waste of time, because by the time a course has been written and taught, the underlying technology is out of date. Like, what you're being taught is out of date. So this idea is just start playing, start exploring. Let yourself go to areas where you otherwise wouldn't have gone. Like, maybe you're a project manager and your initial instinct is, well, I got to learn to do project management with AI. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe you need to learn to write a song. Why? Because writing songs is fun. And maybe you're a frustrated musician and you were never good at the violin because you had a shitty teacher and your parents told you had to play the violin, and you're like, I just want to play the guitar, man. No, you're going to play the violin. And so you're like, fuck it, I'm going to play nothing. And you went and you got a degree in accounting. And now you're an accountant. But deep down, you're a fucking rock star. Play first by approaching AI from a place of play allows you to discover the joy of AI. What this channel's about, what the AI Salon's about, is the joy of AI. The AI Salon was my starting point. Thank you. That's very cool. Very cool, Rachel. Yeah, beautiful. The 7th step is admitting you have a problem. Exactly. We're only a 3-step group at this point. Hi, my name's Kyle. I like AI. Hi, Kyle. So, yeah, don't sign up for any expert courses for $495. Listen, I mean, everyone's trying to figure out how to make money right now. If someone's put together something and you like them and you trust them, and they've put together a course and you're like, hey, I'm willing to, pay some money to go learn it, that's fine. Lower your expectations that you're going to learn anything beyond what you could learn on your own with some curiosity. So anyway, that's what the AI Salon's about. The thing that we did with the AI Salon, you probably can't see it here. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Yeah, there you go. Is we put together a little onboarding, get started series of steps. So when you come in here, you read about the salon, you introduce yourself. So the first thing you do after reading about the salon, if you're like, yeah, I want to join, you join, and then you go to this channel, introduce yourself. And then you learn about our values and what's expected in the community. Curiosity, and playfulness, and empathy, bravery. Like, be brave enough to introduce yourself. And then generosity. So learn our values. And then you can watch past meetings. Then you can RSVP for the next event. Which, by the way, if any of you tried to RSVP for the next events and you couldn't find them, that's because we inadvertently deleted the event page, but it's been fixed. We fixed it. But so now we've got two different kinds of meetings. First Tuesdays, we do AI Salon Presents, which is where we have speakers. And then this coming Tuesday, tomorrow, is an AI Salon meet and greet, where you get to meet people of the community. So if you're new here, introduce yourself here and then come to the meet and greet tomorrow, and you'll get to meet people. All right? And then RSVP for the next event, and then jump into the water cooler chat and chat away. All right? That's how to get started. And then there's all sorts of other shit. There's other channels, there's guilds, there's show and tell areas. This channel down here under community clubs, we have the AILL Irregulars Club. This is also where AI Life Hacks Club is. So Brandon and Dr. J run that. All right? So that's that. Ah, fantastic. But I will fight till the end to use it for good and change the world. So Cosmic Lover, that's why I do this channel, right? That what I know from my past experience is that very early in a transformative era, if you're at the beginning of it, small little things that you do have a disproportionately larger impact than what you do in the moment. So if in this channel, if what we can do is get 10 more people to go from being AI cynical or AI resigned that it's just awful or it's evil or I'm never going to try it, to try it and find that joy and change themselves even a little bit. Imagine the impact of that 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line. How many people are each of you going to impact because you were willing to come and hang out in here and be in this conversation? And not be afraid when you were out and someone said, I don't know about this AI stuff. Rather than going, oh, I don't want to get in that conversation. You're like, well, what are you afraid of? You have that empathy. You have bravery. You're willing to have the conversation. Hey, you want to see something cool? Oh, I didn't know it could do that. Like, lives are going to get changed. And then if we do that enough, if enough lives get changed, you actually bend the arc slightly toward the positive, which over time is dramatic. That's what this channel's about. That's what the AI Salon's about. That's what every one of you that hangs out here, the irregulars. We're not weird, we're irregular. Yeah. That's what you're all about. Willing to be in the conversation, willing to lead the conversation, generously leading. When new people come into the AI Salon, hopefully, if we've done our jobs right, it doesn't feel like a cliquey high school bullshit. Oh, those are the cool kids. Hopefully it feels like, wow, that was less shitty than I thought it would be. There's some really generous people in there. They really got their shit going on. I want more of that. That's what that's about. All right? I'm winded. That was a lot of bloviating. Come to the AI Learning Lab while I will bloviate about artificial intelligence for hours on end. You too can enjoy the dulcet tones of one Champ Shannon. Oh! And the masterful intellectual smarty brains of Professor Shannon. I got smarty brains. AI Learning Lab will be delayed tomorrow, likely so, because we've got the salon. So I got to come home and eat dinner and chill from a day of work. All right. I'm getting out of here. So if you want to support the channel, please subscribe. I'm at 27 out of 50 subscriptions. I'm light on subscriptions. So if you wanna support the channel directly, you can subscribe. But the most important thing to do is just keep coming back. Thank you very much, Silver Fox. That's very generous. I appreciate that. Just keep coming back. Become an irregular. How do you become an irregular? Is there a form? Nope. You just come. You just show up. Well, that's weird. Why would I show up? Exactly. They're not weird. They're irregular. They just show up. The reason you show up is not for me. Is not to watch me. Because what I do here is of questionable content. I'm not qualified. You come here to be in the conversation. Come here to say, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, that Mr. Strawberry guy, they're talking about something. Oh yeah, okay, You like, even if you're not actively learning, you're filing stuff. You're taking stuff in. Background noise. You're falling asleep, holding your phone, dropping the phone on your face. Perfect, fine, whatever. At some point, something will resonate, or someone in the chat will say something. You'll make a connection. Oh shit. Oh, that's how I could use this stuff. And you'll be off to the races, and you'll go do some mindful creation thing, and you'll tell people about it, and it'll change the world. So am I one now? I think you are, Art. I mean, here's the deal. If you show up here and you participate and you ask good questions and you're like, hey, how did you make that video? Yes, that's the whole point. The whole point of the channel. Be in the conversation. Don't be like this, right? This is how most people are with AI right now. Well, there's this, and then there's like, oh, what's Chat GTP? What's Chat GTP? Most people are like that. Don't be like that. Just show up here. Be relaxed. Be open. Have a good time. Ask questions. Try to figure this shit out. If you figure something out, tell people about it. Hey, I figured out that this thing sucks. Okay, now we know. Hey, I figured out this thing's awesome. Great, now we know. Hey, I thought this thing sucked, but then I learned how to prompt, and now it's my favorite thing. Cool. How did you do that? That's what this is about. Even your bowel movements will now be irregular. Yes, we are all inclusive. All of the definitions of irregular are embraced within this community. Oh, good Lord, people. Let the incontinence begin. Let the dookie hit the floor. Let the dookie hit the floor. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Whew. It's never felt so good to be irregular. Yeah, really, right? What I can tell you is that, I guess because I'm in the middle of it, I thought anyone who was doing anything with AI was kind of like we are in here. There's a unique vibe going on in this channel and going on in the AI Salon. There's an optimism and a joy for AI that I don't see in the world. Even people that are educated about AI, they tend to live in a very I don't know. It's not a joyful place. It's very tactical and very technical. There's a joy in here that is. Listen, we are lucky enough to be alive on this planet at a time where we get to interact with tools that have somehow synthesized the collective knowledge of humanity into a thing that we can just play with. And it just gives up humanity's secrets in an instant. Why would you not be fucking like over the moon joyful about that? Well, it's really scary. Okay. And? Oh, the robots might kill us. Okay. Let's try to make them not do that. It's plagiarism. It's not, but okay. So yeah, it's been trained on a bunch of shit. Have you ever been to a library? You know there's a bunch of copywritten books in there, right? And you can just read them for free. You know that, right? Library, books, paper, with the spine and the Dewey Decimal System, the cart, no? Imagine if you took all of the world's libraries and you somehow fucking smashed them into this gold button that when you ask it something,
You can make money with ChatGPT.
it just gives you the answer. We're in that reality. Bueller? No one? Why are people not more excited about this? So, anyway, yeah. These are the good times. This is the time to be, because here's the thing, this will calcify and it'll get boring, just like the web got boring, just like social media got boring, and corporate and all that bullshit. We're in the explosive, primordial soup of generative AI right now. We never get to experience this ever again. Why I do this every night? We never get to experience this particular moment in history ever again. We'll look back at this time, embrace the jank. We'll say, remember when the images used to have all those crazy fingers? Have you noticed that you don't see those anymore? The models have gotten better. We don't see this anymore. People think they still do this, but they don't. Thank you, Kyle, for doing this all for free. You will be in the history of AI for sure. Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet, Cosmic Lover. Yeah. It's the little things. Just being aware. Using your thinky brain. Using your critical thinking brain. Words, Kyle. What are words? Exactly. Just be in the conversation. We're all very, very lucky to be in this conversation. Very lucky. Like, you know that thing about you're lucky to be alive? Like you're lucky to be a human? It's like a 1 in 70 trillion chance that you even exist. It is so rare. Think about what it must have been like when the printing press was invented. Or when the steam engine was invented. Or when the airplane was invented. That's where we are right now. You're like, well, I don't know anything and I'm not very technical. So, neither am I. ChatGPT gave us the gift that you don't have to be a fucking engineer to use AI. You can be, but you don't have to be. Well, I'm not very technical. That's okay. The machines are just going to do the shit for you. Can you ask for what you want? I suppose I could. Well, how do I do that? Well, how do you ask for a cheeseburger? Could I get a cheeseburger? Okay. I can't leave. I can't leave. I'm on a roll. That's why I got butter on my pants. Let's go to chat. JPayTay. Can I get a picture of a burger now? Rick Olson just sent a gift. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. There. The word abracadabra that translates roughly into I speak, therefore I create. We are in a world right now where you can speak a burger into existence. It's a pretty good looking fucking burger. Maybe tonight's just a little reminder of the fucking miracle we're in the middle of. It's not magic. It's very technical. It's a lot of math. And yet, when you experience it, it's fucking magic. The experience is magical, if you let it be. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm leaving. I don't know what you people expect of me.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Okay, thank you, Irregulars. Thank you, mods. Good night. Good modding tonight. Appreciate it. Way to keep me. I can't even imagine what it must be like modding me. I can barely take me. Oh! Okay. Oh, romper room. Magic mirror on the wall. Dr. J, good to see you. Joey! We're just taking screenshots and modifying your face. Nice. That's good. Rick Olson, thank you very much. Good night to you. Launch your digital business. Good to see you. Good night. Frumple in the house. Daisy May in the house. Auntie Bubbles. Be not afraid, Danielle. Tobias, great to see you as always. Oops. Papa JJ. Marina, she recalled tech. I like that name. Source Camp. We love 30-minute goodbyes. I know. It's like I'm trying to wrap up what I've been thinking about, and I just keep running down. Well, you know, it's chat ADD. What are you going to do? Pay. He said magic. Danielle's narking me out. Mr. Studio DHJ, congratulations on the on grandfatherhood. That's exciting as hell, and I can't believe you came here after. But in the conversation, you're going to be back in school soon. It's what your students do with AI and how you guide them with it is really exciting. Madcap, good to see you. Shane Saw, awesome. President AI. Oh, I didn't realize we had the president of AI in here. Holy shit. Did you people know that? The president of AI is right in here tonight. Unicorn Foxy. Wait, Unicorn Nicer Foxy PC. Something. Good to see you. Joker, Emilio's wife. Master Alexander in the house. Chainsaw, Silver Fox. Emmanuel. I can't read your name. Finley. Winston Hardy, good to see you, sir. Pavan in the house. All right, I'm getting lots of repeats. Wow. Cosmic Lover. All right, that's it. I think I got everybody. All right, T-Rock in the house. I miss T-Rock. Judy Arce, good to see you. All right, fantastic. I'm going to get out of here. So I might be a little late tomorrow. So probably 8:30, 9 Mountain Time tomorrow. I'll be here. Come to the AI Salon. Come to the meet and greet. Come meet people in this community. Introduce yourself. So what you do is you introduce yourself. You talk about what you're doing in AI. Even if it's like, I'm just learning. I'm kind of scared. Are you people going to bite? Nope, we don't. And then you say, what can you offer the community? And then you say, what do I need from the community? It's a really amazing meeting. All right? We just nibble. Not hard. No, it's easy. What's hard is like being human and being vulnerable and like, I don't want to introduce myself to a bunch of people that all know each other and they're all smarter than me. There are no experts right now. When there are experts, I'll tell you. I'll tell you which courses to take. I'll tell you who the good experts are. Right now, there are none. Everyone's trying to figure it out. Even the people taking courses. A lot of the people in this group teach courses. One of the conversations they have a lot is like, I don't really know what to teach because this shit's moving too fast. So it's just part of the deal. That's part of being early. All right? All right, I'm out of here. Peace. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.